Hello everybody, welcome. We're back with Avery and Rylea for our last fight in the Arcadion. I'll remember these names.
If we're lucky, it's our last fight. If we're unlucky, we have to go in there several times to get loot.
Please don't curse us.
Bye-bye, Sir Snet's Orchard of Crafting.
I know, it was a nice one.
Bye-bye, Gompotherium Fingerless Gloves of Crafting.
Were they Gompa-licious?
Maybe.
Maybe. You don't know.
Maybe. Nope. Oh, actually, I can switch over. Go ahead and put us... Or, no, that's right, we need to do a quest.
Actually, no, I think we go straight to Q.
Don't think so.
No, you're right, we have to do one little unlock quest.
Yes.
Shall we?
No.
No!
I'm still in the middle of things. Because I've been forgetting to do this for like a week.
Sorry. Hey, FK!
Yes.
Good to see ya.
My Acacia bracelet.
As you can see, someone is doing their re-gearing.
We're tearing apart all the stuff I just re-geared away from.
One of the best quality of lives they
crafting.
did ages ago was allowing stacks to go from 99 to 999.
Oh god, yes. Buy a Acacia necklace. Buy Earthful at Flatus earrings. Okay, those lasted me 10 levels.
True. True.
Buy Earthful at Flatus ring. Buy other Earthful at Flatus ring.
Oh, you're just tearing apart everything, aren't you?
The entire set that I had been preserving just for alchemy and culinarian goes away.
Whee!
Because they're now 100 and are using the 100 set I'm using for everything else. Buy Gompotherian boots. Don't get them too far apart from each other.
Aha.
Buy Earthful of Flatus work cap. Okay, that stays. Yeah, I can't tell.
You can't tell.
Oh no, I am not keeping that.
Drago!
Okay, let me put things into market board. I will be more than ready to go.
As we sit here and wait.
Yes.
You know, I was set up and ready to go when the stream started.
What's your point?
I have a point.
No, you have a cat toy.
I will not deny this accusation.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, time to play with the cat toy. Come back here!
No, you have to follow the cat toy. Because we be going places.
Well, hi FK, hi Drago.
Sorry if I'm not talking
Now that
too
my
much.
maintenance is done.
I did have kind of a
Yeah.
major attack this afternoon.
And then a second one.
Yeah. Not happy about it all. Yeah, FanFest is a usual treat. Even if you don't go, they tend to put a lot of the stuff online so you can follow along as a virtual.
And you can even buy merch from it without going.
Unfortunately, I have no money, or else I would have pre-ordered at least the Auntie's tacos.
Yeah, those are tempting.
And off to the green room.
Or something like that.
Okay, Anna. I don't know if we're ready
Glory.
for the Lindworm, but that's where we are.
Glory incarnate. Yana is beside herself with grief.
Deep down, I feared we might be too late. I'd steeled myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. Then I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all the others. I tried to use feral souls without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back. I'd be a fool to tempt fate against the feral soul. In his twisted mind, the president thinks that this is just a show. But to me, this is a reckoning. For Eutrope and all the fallen fighters, bring that monster to justice. I'm having a horrible time with it tonight.
Well, there it is.
I have eaten my cookie. Are you ready?
Yeah. No, that is not gonna help. Woohoo! They're ready for us.
That might be a bad sign.
Yeah. Come on, hit the green candy-like button. Thank you.
Hello, Doodles! Welcome to the
Yes, hi, Doodles.
show!
Yeah.
It's the shocking true face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion!
Oh, someone's staying neutral. Buzz her up, by the way.
Oh, that's lovely!
Uh,
Has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lindworm?
Uh-oh.
Yes, it was disgusting! Thank you for noticing!
Beep, 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 beep.
Watch out! That is one
Ah.
coil.
For once, it's solid.
Another attack evaded with a throw.
Third song.
Oh god, here it comes again.
Okay, turned earlier than I thought. Oh boy.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Oh, now we get the other arm! No, we have both arms!
No,
Oh
we get 'em
boy!
both. Big buffs. Have fun. things.
Snaking round the ring.
Oh boy.
Can they recover from this?
That was one of the healers. Also note there's still a couple of hits up at the edges.
Yeah.
What fighting spirit?
And he still has the oh boy.
What is...
I can't tell. I have no idea. Dead.
dead.
Half the party did, and I have no idea what hit. Oh geez, and okay.
And they're back in action. Can it turn the tide?
Double heads.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. That was not me taking the tank buster.
No.
Okay, this again. Normal arms, but not for long. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what's... No, come on! Okay, so that does that, but it also does other things. Oi.
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must.
Big buffs.
Nope.
No? Oh. Right, okay.
Ah! Oh, come on!
Oh no! We have the edge heads again. Oh, don't like that. I think I understand. Yes. At least that part. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I aimed at it. Whew. I had two people who kept sweeping their beam over me. Third song. Great.
that was the best timing I could do.
Sure.
The battle is decided. Victory goes to the champion.
No! 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 Ah!
Lindworm's regeneration be out of control. The Lindworm's completely healed.
I wouldn't call that healed. Uh-oh.
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity?
I don't like the looks of that. And stay down. The world won. They always have a second phase for this, and it still got us.
Unbelievable. The champion's done it. The president has been defeated.
Yay!
Yeah, there's almost like 24 of those. Grooving Green. Can you keep up with the rhythm?
And I got Grooving Green.
I was gonna say I didn't. Okay, I went fat.
And I got my chess piece.
Oh, very good. And I got the second glove. So we are done.
Yes, we are done!
Until next week.
Yes. Until next week.
Which starts tomorrow.
Yes. You did it! Just as I thought you two would. Now, tell us where the drop of life is. We won't allow anyone else to die.
That which you seek lies before you. The aether yielded by the lindworm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. Now set aside your grief, for your Eutrope and the other fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the president. A couple scenes ago, you had not even heard of the drop of life.
What?
Everything has been part of the president's plan to produce the cure to psychonecrosis. When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. He cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through his line, the egg of a lindworm, the creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. And though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use his power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him control over the Arcadion's devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent to sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the Lindworm was too powerful. Even the Tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadion remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. Those fighters who developed zychronicosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, a cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It was for this reason that Eutropy was kidnapped. The President lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he could only press on with his plan.
If that's the truth, then why didn't you tell us?
The President was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life, to bring greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret, and though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the Tyrant. That is until you appeared. From the moment he saw you two, the President was certain you'd be the ones to defeat him. All he needed was to spur you on, and to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadion, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. The man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle. It's so absurd one can't help but admire it.
So this entire time, we've been puppets under the President's play? We waited too long, didn't we?
Confound it, he's already recovered! We'll help too. It's no good. Everybody, listen up. Yeah.
We knew he'd show up sooner or later!
Questions can wait. Right now I need you to channel me your Aether. Kame.
Yeah!
Use it! Our combined power!
See? You don't need feral souls. We need to finish him! Now!
You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. Okay. The President confided in us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions. It was my duty to serve as the Challenger's final test. And to ensure their hands would not be sullied. It was the battle of a lifetime. Even without feral souls, the Arcadian's future is bright.
You don't have to FK, but the possibility is high.
Hector, I thought you were gone. You'd died after becoming that fiend. I'd thought the same, but then I woke up, and I was myself again. Metam explained everything after that. President had given me less potent souls for the bout, then his people restored me back to normal. I've been resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since. But when I saw what was happening on the broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help.
I might have pushed myself too hard. I forgot I had this little disease.
Right that! We should move everyone to the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally attend to matters from here. Every soul will be saved. I give you my word.
Let's start with Dancing Green.
Heh, I had a feeling it'd play out like this. For all his quirks, I knew the old man couldn't have truly been a villain.
No, but he was a showman. Honey? I have to say, I'm a mite miffed that the brute stole the spotlight, but I'm glad everyone is safe. Try not to encourage the verdant dancer. He's already insufferably smug enough as it is.
Hey, Naomi.
I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You were amazing! Both of you! Though it'll take some time, you've inspired me to change my views towards souls. Like Anna, I've decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadion dropped by earlier to apologize for the President's deception. They even helped us fix up the gym. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured.
Sometime later,
Dun dun dun.
kitties. I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis.
Yay! Whoops! How'd that happen? The symptoms are completely gone, and I feel like myself again thanks to the cure, and of course, thanks to you two as well. Yana has told me everything. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude, but please accept my thanks.
Yeah, mine too. I owe you one. Before setting off for their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you two. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you.
You are quite welcome.
Mhm. I, meanwhile, must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the President's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. And here I thought you were the
The
true
true mastermind.
That's what I was calling last time. Me, the mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to script. In light of this, perhaps I could be considered the mastermind. In the end, everything is as the President had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I can never repay. The President actually had one last wish, that those who still bear love for the Arcadion, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. He really had us all figured out. It's as if we're still dancing in the palm of his hand. Lest you wonder, I've arranged for the souls in the repository to be set free as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadion.
Good.
Except in Raid Roulette. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstarts revolution was a success. This means, however, that there are none at present who could offer you contest. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you.
I'm sure that day will come soon. I think I speak for everyone when I say that I'd love to face you unenhanced. That I won't stop training until I'm ready. Bring a friend. We'll make it a tag team.
Now then, There is to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Actually, it can't begin without you two, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience.
Back to the green room. Oops, wrong way. I forgot, this is on a back alley. Yeah, who needs feral souls when we have like a super enhanced ether
Yeah.
and dynamis at our disposal?
Final score is 1020.
Yeah, I was thinking the Tyrant's fight was actually more difficult than this one.
Yeah, this one has enough unusual things going on. I was surprised they didn't pack any more tricks into the coiling around in the later stages.
Oh, I bet you in Savage.
Oh yes, and that's where that was going.
Though the getting rezzed only to have the floor drop out from under me. That was just rude. I was hoping I could get rezzed and unanimation lock just in time to like hop over that line because I was like right next to it. Nope.
Yeah, you were.
Nope.
Nope.
Big ass nope. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. It wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. But come on, everyone's already waiting. Make sure that you're dressed for the occasion because all of Alexandria will be watching. What?
Begin the ceremony in your current attire? Yes.
You have a problem with my Idol Star miniskirt?
I mean, it was tempting to go over to Red Mage.
The fact that they give you the option.
My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadion, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in their way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The woman who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated queen of the Arcadion, right, Leia Sarnath? You can get your own narrator.
Gee, thanks.
No problem.
Though I will accept the title of queen.
Do the full thing. Hold it right there. It's a first amateur grand champion. I refuse to accept it.
Oh no!
You just have to get in one last heal, don't you? Oh my, the brute bombers barged into Rylea and Theron ceremony again. Does the man ever learn? We knew he'd be part of the fighting at some point in the swing. I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced.
Are you sure about that?
Might be you.
No, I think it's still you.
Not so fast. No,
No, it is me!
you.
Watching you get tossed aside by Theron and Rylea would have been hardly entertaining. I'll be your opponent.
Black Cat has leapt into the ring. I dare you say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls to my humble soul to authorize matches. And on this occasion, I am pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition.
Yeah, I think the Arcadian's going to be just fine.
Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadion's rebirth. She's the claw that gleams in revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark black cat. He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale, the incorrigible, reprehensible brute bomber! You go, Yana.
Oh, that was a good way to announce the Arcadian's continuation. I did it! I beat the Brute Bomber! Sorry for spoiling your moment with the charade, but we wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadion with a bang. Netium came up with a last-minute script, and I agreed to join in.
I approve wholeheartedly.
Retired fighters are returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all going to be doing our part to keep the Arcadion exciting. As you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove their regulators. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you two have no equals, you'll be granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'll still love to see you. So you don't be a stranger and drop by my gym or the green room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we've played into the President's hands from the start. But it was only because you were the protagonist of his script that we could bring this tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced grand champions, so please allow me to thank you two again. We're forever in your debt.
Rings reprieve orchestration. Achievement Ascension.
I need to go buy a new chest. Though there comes the question.
Uh-huh.
Do I glam it or not? Because, well...
I know what it looks like.
I don't know. The original set really grew on me. I didn't like the second set.
I'll give the new one a chance unless the chest is just absolutely ugly.
But the mood has not improved, so the trapping will continue. But yeah, that... It took longer for the brute bomber to come out than I thought he would.
Yes, yes. But he did show up. The Corpse Abominator had to have his appearance.
And a new weapon token to eat up my inventory.
So let's see what we have. Yeah, they fit with those awful goggles, but they're not bad gloves.
Well, it's definitely an upgrade.
Yeah.
Not bad, but I don't know about the little belly button showing.
Yeah, well. Okay, I need 2 determination.
Okay, what do I need? Looks like... Actually, what's my crit currently?
So that puts me at 750 exactly.
I'm gonna check something real quick here. Okay. So... It's the little belly sticking out. It's like, oh, I'm gonna need different pants.
Wednesday.
No.
Wednesday is when we get a new set of tokens.
Yeah, well, MSQ now.
Yes.
Of course, I could do MSQ in a different class.
You could. So what's your item level?
I'm now up to 752.
Yeah, you have something better than what I have. Couple somethings.
course, you realize this means I need to redraw my PNG avatar.
Not necessarily. One thing, you might end up going back to your current, depending on how things turn out in the set as a whole.
Actually, give me just a minute. I'm gonna get something to help with my throat.
Oh. You do this.
Otherwise, you're gonna hear me coughing all night long, and it will be horrible.
Just as long as it doesn't get any worse than coughing. I've been on the wrong thing.
You've been on the wrong thing.
Yeah, I was still on the Ladunia settings. Which mostly boils down to what patch image is showing in my corner. I was showing the Stormblood one instead of the current 7.4 image. Which I'm trying to remember where the heck the story left off last time. Not doing very well. We had our big fight to finish the post on trail story, and I don't remember if there's anything that actually started leading into whatever the heck we're gonna get tonight.
Sorry. I hate this because this is my third can of Coke today.
Yes.
Yeah, we're pretty much just on to this.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember where 7.3 left off.
7-3 left off with us taking on the one fellow and technically losing because he got away.
It's true.
And his Asian friend.
Yes. Okay, we haven't had anything past that, really.
Ishtola. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through Independence Day would be nigh impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor.
Oh, yes.
But how are we to learn his identity of this beneficial teacher? Hopefully some hints was to be found among the remnants of Preservation's work.
Okay.
It is time we begin a thorough investigation It is time we begin a thorough investigation into the keys and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done.
Well, Only when we get to the end of the investigation. The actual investigation itself, i.e. this, the scholastic and theory part, no, we're no help.
On a personal note, I should also like to learn more of the Malala. The lore of the Forgotten People will be indispensable for furthering my research.
We can help a little bit.
I wonder what Otis and Zelina would have thought of me becoming the Queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, yet, knowing them, also beset by worry. As their memory lives on inside me... Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hate this so much.
Yeah. If you need me to take over speaking duties, just let me know.
As their memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule as they advised me still, with a calm heart and an open mind to counsel. Graha?
Okay, do him first. We've compiled a summary of events and submitted our report to Ojika. As representatives of the students of Valdesian, our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In less official matters, I'm glad to see Kryl find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears that her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened.
Well, she is a student of Valdesian. That is to be expected. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
The Alexandrians adopted our technique so quickly that they thought that they no longer need our supervision to treat the enthralled. You'd be surprised at how many proxy practitioners we've trained now. Angelo, too, has been looking rather proud of his efforts. Go, Angelo!
Well, with the winds. Alphino has something he wishes to tell you.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Sounds like a plan.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Right on time.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
You too, Fuzzy Butler.
Promise me you'll look after yourself.
Words of caution from you, of all people.
Yeah, well...
Hey!
Oh dear.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. We've detained the fugitive.
Oh no!
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Old bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Right, I'll be right there. They're family, what can you say?
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Yeah, well.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
Yes.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
FK, are you talking about the, Makote male over here with the red sash and the, black pants?
Yeah, he's from the Crystal Tower Raid series.
Yes, he is from the Crystal Tower Raid series. We shan't say more. It's already a spoiler.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Okay,
Well,
to the back room.
After 2.0, they decided that the best way to have English accents in the game was to hire actual Englishmen. So since then, all their voice recording is actually done in London. And they work through the agencies there.
Yeah, they did change studios for the English voicing before or after Heavensward?
Before Heavensward.
Yeah, okay. So the transition from the end of ARR Plus to Heavensward is when they changed the studios. And
Yeah, they went from a US
this is a lot
studio
of people.
to a English studio.
There are some places where I miss the older voices, but the voice directing with the new studio is decidedly superior.
Yes. Now, they also do have a lot of international voices now that go through that English voice studio. Like Wukla Mott, her voice actor is actually from South America.
Yeah.
Which is why Wook has her own unique accent, which is absolutely adorable. But a lot of people had issues with Wook's initial voice acting in the game, and a lot of that came down to, I recorded this without knowing where it was going to fit in the game and why. Can we re-record?
Yeah.
Yes, we can re-record. Oh, this is so much better.
Yes.
That's a voice direction issue, not necessarily a voice actor issue.
Mm-hmm. Of course, given that is kind of subcontracted, there's the question of how much the voice director got to know.
Because it was all right during lockdown, and you had a
Among
lot
other problems.
You had a lot of telegraph going on, so yes, we're headed to the back room. Starting with Sphene. It comforts me to know that some of you will be staying. I would feel rather bereft if you should all go at once. Graha?
It feels like an age since we last met here.
Eager as ever over Alphino. Or, eager as ever, our Alphino. I do hope he had thought this through, particularly where his sister's wrath is concerned. She may know full well that no amount of complaint will dissuade him, but that doesn't mean she won't give him an earful. Yup. I am told that Shale is the new leader of Oblivion. There is none other better suited to carrying out Kaku's and Geode's legacy.
Akiwa. That's a hard one to keep track of unless you specifically remember it.
What's new, Theron? Rylea? I can't imagine the both of you brought an entourage along simply to say hello.
No, we brought along to say goodbye.
That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought would protest against being parted from your work. Well, I'm curious to see what emerges once everyone's piece of the puzzle is in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I could do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet.
Yeah, after the next expansion, no doubt.
Then we should depart for Turali forthwith. Tuliolal forthwith. Even Lamati's strength has its limits.
Without further delay, then. Poof. Unceremoniously ejected from the back room.
And we need to go to High Tide Harbor. Oh, hello, Sugar Riot! Excuse me, I'm trying to focus. I didn't realize it was you two. I was waiting for an image to come to mind, you see, and that I may paint it upon the canvas before me. Perhaps I should simply give form to the inspiration you gave me in our battle, though I dare say a single wall will not suffice.
Just not the desert.
Whoops! Did I clip you?
Yes.
Sorry!
Meow.
The cat toy doesn't know its power.
Meow.
So, back to Tuliolal.
Mm-hmm. Back to the beginning. Especially when you look at that quest image we had.
I hope little Jaw's doing okay. Last we saw, he was training with Lamati up at the palace.
And playing Monopoly with her.
That was not the mount I wanted.
You don't say.
No, we get waffles. He's waffleicious.
Ooh. Weather, umbral static. Gee, there's a surprise.
We really gotta do something about this dome.
I know. Gigantic lightning rod.
Well, it's also the fact of I don't like the concept of being part of another reality and yet not part of another reality. This is one of those cases where the phrase "choose your lane" fits.
Yeah, well, this dome has not heard that. Where it is a giant ball of lightning aspected aether set anywhere it wants. Kind of like today's weather here, actually. Not a lot of wet, but lots of gloom.
Very gloomy. Clouds. Really? More like one
Isn't
sitting on top of the ground.
Yes, you can stop telling me that the mount can't fly any higher. We know we're at the operating ceiling of waffles already.
And I'm actually flying downwards.
Yeah. They're not very good about that.
No, they aren't.
Now for a very much change of music. jazziest city in Aetheris.
Well, considering bossa nova jazz actually comes from Central South America region, it does actually make sense.
And it's night. Early 6 p.m. Nowhere near as dramatic as sunrise in Hillmore, though.
That goes from this nice, quiet little relaxed music to full on,
Energetic waltz.
yeah.
And it starts with a flourish. You know you hit 6 a.m. when that starts.
Ah, there's the crew.
Yeah, do not autopilot to the old world.
Let's start with Kryl. Ra seems preoccupied with a matter of great import. Perhaps he is contemplating a prayer to Lamayan for safe passage. You know, she won't hear it anymore.
Yep, I was right. What sort of tacos should I get on the way back, do you think? The aroma is too tantalizing to ignore.
I vote aunties!
Yes.
Despite her protestations, I doubt Alice will keep us waiting long. Wish we had some sort of sea breeze inside the dome. We could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing.
No.
Tuliolal is a delight to look upon. They hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. Koana and Gulalja won't be able to make it, but both send their regards. Aww.
I was hoping we'd get Quana at least. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by leak portal. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage.
Yeah, well.
I can see that! In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. And double-checking with them. It will be pleasant to have some company for the journey back. Okay, now destination.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. You've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyola. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Thank you, Wook.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us. I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Siblings.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
You know she'll have them.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuliyola. I'll give you the grand tour.
Just the
Guess they're
current
really
set.
over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Party's looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go.
Sometimes duty calls, sometimes duty drags you off.
Yes. Next time!
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Dun dun dun! As one story concludes, another begins. But that will have to wait till Wednesday.
Something like that.
Do we want to conclude this now or next time?
Let's conclude it next time.
Okay.
Let's not spoil that send-off.
Because the only problem about being a warrior of light is that every time you get something like that, you can't quite fully take it in because you're constantly waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yes.
Because you know it's gonna. It's a pleasant night. Let's have a drink on the beach. Ah. Yeah. Well, thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday, starting at 9:30 Pacific for more MSQ.
Well, also more Arcadion.
Yes. Yes. We will get our butts beaten in our Arcadion. But we can kind of spread that out a little.
Yes.
So... The point...
Also, actually, wait. There probably will not be a Wednesday stream.
Oh, you're right. That'd be Christmas Eve.
We should be over at Caradwin's.
We'll be over at Caradwin's.
If we're streaming Wednesday night, there's something wrong.
And the buffet will defeat us. It always does. Because Caradwin has to feed everybody. That's just the way he is.
Dinner savage.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll be back on Friday, though we might... Yeah, maybe Friday? We'll see.
Friday, we might go in and do Arcadion stuff, say Thursday or something. I will be off.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I will be off during the day on Wednesday.
With that said, you all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we hope to see you here next time.
Yes, everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you on the next stream, which will probably be the regular Friday one. Though I suppose we might do something irregular in between.
We'll figure something out.
Yes.
Good night, all.